Live from Radio Row at the beautiful Mandalay Casino and Resort at Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas, it's the Geary, Stein, and Steven Show with your co-host, Troy Geary. And yes, even Will Stein is here. And of course, your host, fresh off his one-man, legless tribute to Elvis Presley, the hardest working man in show business this week, Dave Stevens.
Are you guys sick of that gold jacket yet? I know I am. In fact, I'm glad our next guest has a little different color on him. Ben Wheeler's stopping by for just a few minutes to talk about one of our great new sponsors, Incredivend. And Ben, tell us a little bit about the idea behind the concept of these portable machines that are really revolutionary when it comes to distributing candy and all kinds of products.
Yeah, so it's a third generation of a kiosk that we developed several years ago. We were able to vend Skittles out of the machines. You can take the 5 original flavors and remix them any way you see fit. It's amazing to watch the children and the people using the machine just look at it in such awe.
It really is. It's a fun process. Let's take a look at this. Again, one of the prototypes here in action, but you bring it in, you unwrap it, and you got to load the stuff with candy, obviously, but It's a process where you want to be careful with the bags at the beginning so you're not chipping the insides. But how long from start to finish does it take to set this up and have it out working?
About 30 minutes. We stage our product in East Monroe, Ohio. They take it and ship it across the country. The same trucker that actually delivers it, installs it, sets it up, and hands you the keys. It takes about 30 minutes, and you are up and running. Each one of those bins holds 22 pounds of product, and you can see that there's a process to make sure that it's very safe and very sanitary.
So when people do this, it's a cost efficient as far as what they're getting for their money, as far as the amount, like a regular bag, or how does that work?
Well, it's also it's experiential. Obviously Skittles is a product that's out there in the world that sells by the ounce. The great thing is it's a business opportunity. It's not just to put candy out into the world, but it actually allows people to have a passive income that allows them to make some money.
And it's also great for fundraising and things like that. So how soon are we going to see these more and more in stadiums and schools and universities and things like that?
Well, I can tell you that there are 2 machines in the Washington National Stadium during the baseball season. We service them and make sure that they're in pristine condition every homestand. But there's about 180 machines out in the United States already, and we're looking to get 3,000 to 6,000 out in the next 3 years.
And it's been great to have Eye Tattoo and you guys come in and be a part of this. And we are excited to just tell people about what you guys are doing because, our thing, a big part of our show is philanthropy. And I think a lot of people can use these products because they're so easy, one, and affordable to get into the hands of the people that need them.
That's right. And so I've been actually in the kiosk industry for 23 years. I'm known as the kiosk guy. I was inducted into the Kiosk Industry Hall of Fame in 2017. And when my wife saw this product, she said, "You take that job." So I'm very excited about how it makes a difference in people's life. It's experiential. It's generational. It allows people to have fun.
Okay, I got to ask. I've been to Cooperstown to the Baseball Hall of Fame. How would I go about finding the Kiosk Hall of Fame? Is it in a little kiosk somewhere?
No, it's kioskindustry.org. It's online. I have a really cool trophy that was sponsored by the association. We even have a Kiosk Industry Association. Kioskindustry.org is one of them. The other one is the IICX Association. And we've been doing this for 30 years.
And the way you've created these products, and again, I want to show the video so people can see how it works, but the way you've created these products, you can pretty much, you could do M&Ms, you could do all kinds of different types of
Yep, we could.
Things, right? Okay, I mean, not that brand, but other brands can go into this,
well,
right?
So obviously our strong relationship is with the Skittles company, which is owned by Mars Confectionery, which also owns M&Ms. So we're hoping for big things. Obviously, I don't know the future, but what I do know is that it's a great brand and a great company to work with.
Do you eat a lot of Skittles?
So that's interesting. Until I actually started working here, I had never had a Skittles in my mouth. Now I love strawberry Skittles. and wild berry, and those are the two biggest sellers. So I'm kind of part of the crowd.
See, my favorite thing to do with Skittles is to take almost the entire bag and just put them all in my mouth and just chew them and just get that all in all flavor of everything. So appreciate what you guys are doing for all of the people. And again, these kiosks are going to be key to get into stadiums for college football, for other sports, and again, getting people opportunity to have their candy and eat it too.
Amen. Yeah, self-service has been a passion. I worked on Redbox. I worked on Kodak Picture Maker. I did NCR Fastlane, which is all self-checkout for still Target and Walmart today, but it used to be Lowe's and Home Depot. So it's been quite a ride, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to change people's lives. And this product is very exciting.
And you're working with some great guys. I've met some great guys with the companies this week and really looking forward to hopefully a long relationship. But tell me about how you guys all work together with the different innovations in the company with you guys. I mean, each thing is a little bit different, but in a way they kind of go together.
Right. So being the kiosk guy, the tattoo guy saw it online and said, calls me up. He says, I'm the tattoo guy and you're the kiosk guy. How do we get this done? And we have pulled our resources. We say that we hunt in packs. It allows us to help people to get their products to the marketplace, to help them automate their service so that it goes across the country, across the world, so it changes people's lives. I've seen water, I've seen medicine, I've seen all kinds of amazing things. But our job is to help people to automate processes so that we can make sure stuff's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
All right, we got the important stuff out of the way, but the biggest thing that I need to know from you this week is who's going to win this game?
That's easy. So I'm a Rams fan, and I actually coached Puka Nakua in high school.
Wow.
So
hey, he should have been Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry. That season he had, unprecedented.
Well, and he'll be able to sustain that for a long time. I used to watch him as a kid in the gym and go, this kid is something special. So being a Rams fan, how can you root for the 40, what was the name of that team?
I forget. I don't know.
And then I live in Utah, so there's an Andy Reid connection that says Kansas City. And so that's what I'm looking forward to is Kansas City winning their 4th Super Bowl.
Well, give us a little insight since you coached him. Did you see something in him that you thought this kid was going to be great one day and probably one of the best rookie receivers in the history of the sport?
In the history of the sport, yeah. So when in the gym, he could actually take a side step and jump up on a 4-foot-tall box without taking a step, without anything. It was just literally step and jump. And he could do it up and down and up and down. Think about how many people can jump 2 feet off the ground, let alone 4 feet off the ground, land on their feet, go down, and do it repetitively more than 10 times in a row. That kid can high point a football 10 to 12 feet off the ground. And then the size of him, when he breaks away, it's hard to bring him down. What a great kid, too. He's a humble kid, too.
And you got to see him. You actually
I
got
have
to
pictures
say
of
so.
him a little while ago. And he, at first, there's so many people around. He looked at me, and then he realized, he says, how are you? So it was a great moment to be able to connect with somebody. And I see him from time to time on airplanes going across the country. That kid never changes. He's humble. And you're right. He should have won the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. So this year it felt like it was a popularity contest rather than going by the lay of the law.
It's always about quarterbacks. But
Yeah.
you know what? Quarterbacks last 3 or 4 years, great wide receivers like that with that kind of size, unbelievable what he'll be able to do.
All right, Ben, before we let you go, what's the website and where can investors look or people look to get more information?
All right, so Incredivend.com is the home of the digital remix kiosk. iTattoo is obviously iTattoo.life, and hopefully you can come along and do some great things with us.
Hey, you guys, it's exciting, and we only put people on that we believe in because we wouldn't have a good reputation if we didn't believe in the things that we're trying to promote. So, Ben, thanks for spending a little time here on Radio Row. We're glad you could join us, and looking forward to seeing this product in baseball parks and NFL stadiums and basketball stadiums and hockey and soccer and maybe even those golf places too, right? It can go anywhere.
Yeah, they go anywhere, and that's the beauty of the whole thing. It changes people's lives.
All right, Dave Stevens here, wrapping up on Radio Row. I'm not sure if Chris Long is coming over. I know Pat McAfee bolted, so our tradition of having him on the last show of the day Seems like that tradition is over. But I'm going to pay a couple of bills, and as we said, we've got superstars lining up to tell us how great our show is, including one famous guy from Family Guy.
Hey, this is Joe, and I just want you to know that you're listening to the Geary, Stein, and Steven show. So pay attention.
Well,
Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events wants you to come party with us in 2024. Mark your calendar for Saturday, May 4th, because we're calling all Star Wars fans with a costume contest and an awesome Star Wars prize. Then on Saturday, August 10th, it's a Hollywood Night of Dreams with music, games, contests, and surprises. Both parties will be at the beautiful South Shore Harbor Resort with amazing food, fun activities, live entertainment, and a cash bar, plus some additional surprises. Saturday, May 4th and Saturday, August 10th. Come party with us. SYCE. More than a yacht, it's serendipity.
hi, everybody. Dave Stevens here for the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show from Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Rays. And you know what? Not everybody can be a Major League Baseball player, but you can look like $1 million. What's the best way to do that? Well, go to freshcleanthreads.com. Don't believe me? That's right, you can look professional, feel good, and not spend a lot of money by wearing Fresh Clean Threads. They have amazing shirts. They've got Henleys and polos, long sleeves, and even bomber jackets. And if you like them, you can save some money by typing in the show code GSS SHOW from the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show to save 20% off. So if you can't be a major leaguer and you want to dress like one, well, go to freshcleanthreads.com. That's freshcleanthreads.com. Tell them Dave sent you. Use that code GSS SHOW.
They can strike anytime or anywhere. You can have one while giving a speech at your best friend's wedding or in the middle of your uncle's funeral. It's called a wingasm, and it occurs when you bet and win with MyBookie. And this football season, enjoy more wingasms than ever with new features like early cash out. So you can pull out and enjoy an early wingasm, then bet those funds immediately. Tired of waiting all day for your money? We've increased the speed of bet settlement. And with enhanced game lines and live betting and streaming, you can bet right up until kickoff, then place more bets during the game. Oh, and what would a new season be without our $100,000 Survivor contest? And a super contest with a cash pot of $250,000. Have more wingasms, more often with MyBookie.
Nothing like coming back and not be prepared out of break, but I've got Chris again from iTattoo who joined us the other night at our 100th episode. And again, I got to tell you about these cigars. LaFortaleza.com. They are our friends, and they've given us these amazing products from the Dominican Republic. I got so much stuff going on here, I can't decide myself. Anyway, these are great new cigars coming from the Dominican Republic. This is the first cigar, and the line of these guys planning it. And these are just some guys from New York that got together and wanted to put out fantastic cigar brands. And so if you go to, and I've been butchering it all week, and I finally got it, LaFortaleza.com, and you type in that show code, GSS show code, or if you want to use this QR code, and Chris, I'll take you off the screen. You don't have to sit there anymore. He was just showing how well these cigars look. But if you go to the website, and there is a QR code, you can save 20% on a box with the code GSS20. there it is for that. We finally got these. We've been waiting for these all week long, and here we are on Friday, and we finally got them. But this is a great company. It's Italian for the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood behind these cigars is a group of guys who met in college 40 years ago. And we believe that the experience of enjoying a good cigar is one that should be shared. And these guys have put so much effort into it. As I said, they're coming from the Dominican Republic. They're just out. We were at Jaws's cigar and Jaws and Discus Cigars and Stars party last night. We had what was left of our box, and everybody wanted them. And if we'd have had 18 boxes, we would have lost all of them last night. So those people who are cigar connoisseurs tasted them. They loved them. The demand's going to be high. So please, right now, go to www.lafratelanza.com. Like I said, there's that show code of GSS20. And take right there. Look at that. That's a show. That's one of those QR codes that you young kids use. You hold up those cell phones that aren't flip phones, and you take that photo, and you can go right to the site. So all of our sponsors have been great all week as we continue to try to drive people to do good and help and do things to help others, like the Disability Channel that's running that 50-50 right now. You can buy tickets or donate to the Disability Channel by looking at those show codes right there. It's a 50-50 prize raffle with the money going to empower veterans to help them teach them TV, video, media, how to get jobs and how to work, get those opportunities like I had. And of course, if you want to live well, look good, go to patchit.life. Look at these patches that I use on my shoulders, my back. It takes away pain. It makes me feel good. It takes away depression. These things regenerate your stem cells, and they're healthy. They're not chemicals. They're not anything they're putting in your body. They're just natural regeneration of your stem cells, and believe me, they work. So if you want to use it, you want to feel better, go to patchit.life. Patchit.life. Help us out, help you out. So that's kind of going to wrap it up here for Radio Row for this little bit of time. As I said, I don't know if Chris Long is coming over, but as you can see by the eye bags, I'm tired. Troy was out golfing. Will was with him. Here I am working hard at Radio Row, eating chicken wings for the 5th consecutive day. I am so sick of chicken, I can't wait to eat a salad, and I haven't eaten a salad in 4 years. So for everybody here at Radio Row, if this is the last broadcast, I'm going to say goodbye. If it's not, we'll see you in a few minutes, hopefully with one or two last-second guests to join us on Geary, Stein, and Stevens. As I said, we've had celebrities all week. In fact, we had a special guest that celebrated our 100th episode just a couple of days ago.
Hey, it's Tom Kennedy, the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants. On behalf of my lawyers, Geary, Stein, and Stevens, I just want to say congratulations on 100 wonderful episodes.
Well, thank you, SpongeBob, for being a big part of the Geary, Stein, and Stevens show. That's it for now. I'm tired. I'm just saying silly things. That's how long I've been here. Dave Stevens from Radio Row, live Mandalay Bay on your home TV. Now you can stream it on Roku. We'll see you in just a couple of minutes, maybe, or maybe not. I don't care anymore. Woohoo!
Thank you for watching the Geary, Stein, and Stevens show from Super Bowl 58. You can watch all of the episodes at yourhometv.com or download the Your Home TV app on Roku. Follow the boys on all social media and podcast apps.